Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex, coming to you with a video with another sheath that I did for Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids. You can see where I got my wires crossed here, right? I promise, it's just the fatigue. So, alright, one of the knives that, well, not really a knife, one of the things that he gave me to work on was this Benchmade. Oh man, so tired. It's a Leatherman. It's not a Benchmade. It's a Leatherman Wingman. Alright, so the original idea was for this to go on the Benchmade Jungle Clip Point knife sheath. Here, I'll show it to you. This one. If you haven't already checked out the video on it, go check that out. And if I decided to splice these instead of making individual videos, then you probably already saw it, and I just sound cray. In any event, I'm being laughed at by my girlfriend now too. So the weight of this all together was enough that I said, you know, it's no longer comfortable to wear this as a cross draw, because the weight of the Leatherman just added to everything else that we decided we wanted on it. It's just too much. So Tim said, you know what, just make a separate sheath, its own standalone thing for the Leatherman. So that's what I've done. And alright, so I've done a couple Leatherman sheaths now, and one of the things that is different about this is it's a little bit bulkier, it's a wider profile, but the reason is because I wanted to do something, for me, experimental. I hadn't done it before, and that is essentially a locking mechanism that allows you to remove the sheath from your belt without taking your belt off. So similar to why a tech lock is so great, one of the reasons is that you don't have to remove your belt to be able to put it on. So in a similar fashion, this one is only riveted. If you check out on the back, the only two screws are actually right here. Everything else is just a brass eyelet. So what you do is here it is locked. That fold goes over the top there, and you can see that I've got that third piece of Kydex molded onto the back and shaped out for a belt loop. So if you want to put it on your belt, you just unclick this, and it's got just enough flex to it that you can slip your belt in there. It should fit anything up to about a 2-inch belt. And if you have a belt that's bigger, I can make them bigger. I just didn't see the need to do it for this particular system. It can be worn with the opening up or the opening down. It doesn't matter. Either way works fine. Anyway, when you slip it onto your belt, all you have to do is just pinch the Kydex together and it goes back on. It's pretty rugged. I don't foresee this falling apart, or, you know, this piece of Kydex up here, you know, creasing and folding over backward or anything, giving out. It should hold up, stand the test of time. But let's check out the retention on this. So going in, it's got a good click. Really big click, actually. Now, the only thing is, the belt clip stands really far off the surface of this Leatherman. So I messed around with a lot of different ideas as far as how to get it to stay, how to get good retention on it without having it rattle around. And ultimately what I settled on was just pinching the sides in a little bit more, making it more of an aggressive slope down. But the trade-off is that it is a pretty hard draw. So, you know, also I like to wear these with the opening down, and it's just more comfortable. I don't like having things up above my belt jabbing into my muffin top. So I decided to go with just a little bit harder of a draw. But here, I'll put it on my belt for you. I'm gonna take off my sheath. So I'll show you real quick. It's really easy to use. Alright, so there we go, tip down. And I left enough of the Leatherman exposed that you can really grab onto it. So, you know, while it is a hard draw, it doesn't come out obscenely difficultly. It's easy enough to pull it out of there. Goes back in nice and smooth. There we go. And like I said, you can definitely wear it the other way as well. Snaps on like so. I just don't like having things poking up into my side, but if you want to wear it like that, it works just as well. And removal, I found it's easy if you just kind of rotate it so that the belt, you know, gradually comes out of that tapered opening. All right, so that's what I have for that. I'd be really curious to get your thoughts on this design. I've seen probably 5 or 6 designs out there for Leatherman sheaths or multi-tool sheaths, and all of them look really cool and seem to be pretty functional in their own right. So anyway, let me know what you guys think are the advantages and disadvantages of this particular design. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe this video and others of mine, and definitely go check out Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids. Tim, shout out to you. Thank you, brother, for the opportunity to do some work on your knives, and I hope we can partner up again in the near future. All right, guys, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be coming back to you soon. God bless.